This is a ZX Spectrum. Well, actually no, this is just the Spectrum. A new age version of the classic home computer system that is adored by retro gamers, especially in Europe. For those outside the UK that may not know, the ZX Spectrum was one of the most popular and influential home computers of all time. Released in 1982, it not only brought quick pick up and play gaming to the market, costing a cool £125 upon release, but it also gave many budding bedroom coders the ability to make video games too. And this is that system again, albeit with an HDMI out and a long line of old and new games built in, similar to other mini consoles that have recently made their way to market. But unlike those other mini consoles, this one isn't mini. It's almost identical to the original model, and more importantly, it allows you to load up your own games via USB. No hacking, no soft modding, very little modifying depending on the game you're trying to load and the controller you're trying to use. For the most part, you simply just plug in an old USB with some games added and voila, they work. Plus, on top of this, if you really do feel the need to turn this into an OG ZX Spectrum, you can. It simply does everything, and it does it really well. Plus, it came in this ridiculously stunning box, or at least the press release did, which also included a t-shirt, this huge booklet, and a copy of Crash magazine too. So in short, if you want a new version of one of the most iconic home computers of all time, then you can do for 90 quid. That is, if you actually want one. And that's the big question. Unlike those mini consoles that emulated systems like the Mega Drive and the Super Nintendo, the games found on the Spectrum by today's standards are not going to be for everyone. In fact, they are very likely only going to be for people that grew up with the system or people that want to learn more about the history of gaming. Simply put, if you don't know about the games on this system, when you first load them up, they're gonna instantly stump you on what it is you actually need to do. However, if you are a newcomer to the world of home computing, you'll be happy to hear that the Spectrum has one of the most loyal fan bases of any home computer system. With hardcore admirers still making new games to this day, and with the new tools available to them, a lot of those games completely trump what was available during the system's heyday. Yes, I know that's completely blasphemous to say, but it's the truth. If you are a newcomer and want to learn more about the history of gaming with the Spectrum, yes, you've got old games here, but you've got plenty of new ones too. A truly excellent not so mini computer clone that I will be using to capture footage with for the majority of my upcoming complete histories that need it. Oh, and one more thing, when you open up the system, there's a picture of Clive Sinclair's face inside, which is always nice.